John Lowe, his attempt, as his lady wife who's cheering him on, his attempt to sink the power. It's like trying to squeeze a pimple with boxing gloves on. It's just not. And Chris, you've got an interesting theory that Taylor's average would be much higher and his shutout average higher if John was pushing him.
Yeah, that's right. To be honest, he's not even being stretched. He's not even made to feel like he's in a game. He just needs. He always likes to be pushed a little bit, I think, and then he gets into a rhythm, and then he gets that average up.
60.
Well, how about these grips?
There we are. They're both legendary, and they look completely different. But I'm sure, as we'll see, when you see them actually go through the air, they follow a very similar arc straight to the air. There we go.
There's the follow through. We'll see Lowe's in a second.
43.
And there we go. They're more. Well, they're identical, but they start completely different in their hand.
Absolutely.
Absolutely fascinating. Each throw is so unique.
91.
Taylor's just planted his 7th 180. I see Len's in again.
100. Phil, you
think he could have got a bigger one, Sid?
130. $122.
As the cruelest of darts, sayings goes, taxi for Lowe.
59. Phil, you require 8.
2 fours.
Game shot.
There was awesome Wells! You're looking at the star! Awesome Taylor!
17th leg is John to throw first.
Describes
Game
him.
on.
He's just.
Give me a word then.
I don't think there is one. I'm gonna go away. I'm gonna look through all the books I can find, and I'm gonna find something that describes somebody who's Phil Taylor.
60.
He's just incredible, absolutely incredible. I mean, he's having a bad night at the office, really, and he's leading 13-3, and he's got a 95 average, and he'll 59. Come off, and although he'll be happy to win, he'll probably have a little moan. He won't feel that he's played well. But perfection, isn't it? He's a perfectionist.
85.
Darts player by far that's ever drawn breath. 8 times world champion. And he's taken the science of throwing to the ultimate degree. He's the Professor Hawking of the game.
59.
I don't think there will be anybody ever again to hit averages the ones he has. I mean, I remember him playing Gary Mawson here a couple of years ago. He won 8-0. Gary Mawson had a 95 average, and he finished the match off with 2 10-dart legs on the ball for 117 average.
117 average, yeah, and Gary got down and said, I am not worthy.
Yeah. I mean, that is... We'll never see that ever again.
99.
So that's what you're watching. The greatest dart player ever to ever play darts is now on your screen. Phil Taylor against a man who did more to put it on the map than any other human being. One of the first professionals, one of the
100.
first world champions, a diplomat and gentleman for the game, and one of the leaders of the player power. The player power that's brought the game to this peak.
And one of the few players that have managed to hold their form, as we see Taylor. 180.
John to require 160.
I think he should have had a glass of Chardonnay.
Yes, if you just come in, we're in the fine wine era of darts. The lads have a couple of sips of Blanc. 214. Oh! He is not on Chardonnay or Chablis. He's showing champagne darts.
He's a brute.
18th leg is Phil to throw first. Game on.
14-3, and he's not even playing his A game. This forced to try cover. This is blocking the bed.
Missed it by a thickness of a wire.
John Lowe has that look of a bloke who is an atheist, walked in the church and said, "What am I doing here?" Just looks bamboozled. He's got the perfect stacker now to slide this into the 60. Oh, you say it, he thinks it, he's there before you.
140.
Oh, he's just stayed. The perfection of his B game, not his A game yet.
We have been spoiled.
100.
I think you've put it exactly, Chris. I think you're going to be world champion one day, and I think one of your big factors is you've watched how this man does it. I don't say you've copied him, and Bob Anderson had a lot to do with helping you be a dart player. You looked at all them tapes from your little lad, but he is just a phenomenon of world sport, Taylor. I say you've got to compare him to Jesse Owens,
So we require
Don
164.
Bradman. It's got to be a world context with him. He's a world superstar in sport.
Well, it's all your phenomenons. It's the ones you've got to look at, the people who are phenomenal in their field. And
99.
he is one of them. I mean, he's not his actual, it's his mentality which I got to look at. It's because I think we're all of similar ability. It's just that mentality bit. I mean, it's you know, they do say it's 90% of the game.
55.
Once you've got the game, it's then learning how to
65.
use it to your advantage.
Topsy wants to go one leg away from the match. This is phenomenal, as he said. It's a pleasure and a privilege to sit in the box with a talented player like Chris and watch one of the, well, I think it's the greatest British sportsman of the last 100 years.
Game on.
8 times world champion.
Has there anybody else done it? Won 8 world titles?
Tell me, all postcards to Sid Ronald's guy. You tell me you're a better world champion than Phil Taylor at anything.
100.
There isn't one, Sid.
There isn't one now.
There isn't one.
Cricketers, pathetic sometimes. Footballers, French
Always
beat us,
said,
Germans beat us.
Yeah, all these other sportsmen that get all the attention, and they come second or
75th at Wimbledon.
yeah.
That's Taylor's 9th 180. Great sportsman. Should be up the palace
100.
for an MBE, I reckon. Or better. Give him a GCE, VSOP.
He's got a degree in darts.
Absolutely, PhD in darts. Professor in darts!
89.
And this is his C game. You're not seeing Taylor at his best. This is a dawdle in the park.
125.
He's got a 96 upwards average. He's got 9 180s, and he's got 3 more gears.
Just a sparring session.
That's right.
100.
This is going round Silverstone on a little boy's wheeled buggy cart for Taylor.
Just to learn the track.
Just learn, brilliant for you. Just learning the track exactly.
100.
Well, you go straight at the ball here. This is a lovely shot.
132.
If he misses the ball, you go treble 19 for the ball. Oh dear.
It's 11.
He's staying up there.
46. John requires 76.
Just for pride, this one, Sid.
I'm just going to say the same myself, yes, to have a little smear of pride on the scoreline.
Tops.
Tops.
And that's for all you punters who've done 16-4.
John Lowe.
And don't they love him?
20th.